Morningstar, the spiky spinner Heartless. Based on a medieval weapon of the same name, this Heartless focuses on blunt melee. It's got a super mechanical idle animation that I absolutely love. The animator gets the body to rumble and shake, allowing various appendages to follow along as if they're loose parts not screwed in tightly. This is called follow-through, where nothing stops all at once. These fingers are my favorite. After the palm hits the ground, the fingers spend time tapping up and down, which gives the illusion that the force of the hand hitting the pavement was enough to unsettle these loose hinges. Morningstar gets amusingly wiggly and moves like this jump too, and even its feet wiggle when it steps. This spin move adds some cartooniness. Its arms tucked away, it pulls out spiked ball hands. They change in size throughout the attack, squashing and stretching to add to the playful bouncy energy. Hot Rod, the ferocious punchy car Heartless. Like the tire blade Heartless, Hot Rod fiercely jitters in its idle animation, making it seem like there's a roaring engine inside of it. Its jaw is also constantly mashing around, which gives this eerie vibrating effect to its sharp teeth. A bit difficult to notice during a fight, but apparently Hot Rod has Heartless eyes as well as headlight eyes, which I must say can make this ferocious car look pretty cute. The headlights are stable while the body thrashes around. Hot Rod has a ton of squash and stretch to it. This attack we all know and love where it gets the zoomies displays this exaggeration perfectly. It revs up by crouching low, then stretches up and hovers while rapidly cycling its arms and legs in anger. Sitting in car position, it scratches the ground with one tire like a bull about to charge. And this drifting spin plays with slow timing and has such a charming cartooniness. Winterhorn, the icy prancing reindeer Heartless. Winterhorn spends most of its time running freely around the battlefield, and it's capable of doing a graceful fairy dust jump every so often that takes it high off the ground. Its legs actually have these bunched up springs around the joints that seem to be giving it its massive jumping power. The animator bobs Winterhorn up and down to emphasize the spring in its idle, by first pushing it down then yanking it back and forth, soon settling into stillness. The head and tail drag behind. Generally, Winterhorn moves the way you'd expect an animal to, but looking closely, these springs really do stand out. In this spin attack, it charges forward with its head bowed, then hops into a backflip. During the spin, the legs stretch way far out, widening out the pose. And when Winterhorn finishes up a big jump, the springy legs seem to cushion it onto the ground. They compress and contract with ease. Fiery Globe and Icy Cube, the tiny elemental Heartless. These enemies are extremely similar when it comes to their combat design and movement, so I decided to talk about them both today. Lined up together, their idle animation is exactly the same, so it's clear these characters share the same underlying rig. On the battlefield, the difference is in their attack style. Fiery Globe only attacks after running at us, so it usually jumps everywhere. Icy Cube only attacks after jumping at us, so it usually runs everywhere. Although there's not much to these guys, there are some cute details. Fiery Globe does a magnificent spin dance here. It hops to the left, doing a full turn, before twirling around on one leg like a little ice skater. For Icy Cube, after Goofy counters this attack, it tucks its legs in and flips backwards onto the ground. It slides a bit at the end, just like a slippery melting ice cube sliding across a table. Bizzare Archer, the manic bow and arrow Heartless. Bizzare Archer has large feet and hands and has a small stature, which lends itself to an exaggerated and open movement style. At a frenzied pace during a run, it cycles its hands out to the side in small arcs while its feet take big full steps. Its proportions also influence its attack style. Here it hops up and around to reach for an arrow. With one in hand, the whole body leans out to the right, following an arc upwards into a wider pose. The arc flows down in a complete circle, and the momentum allows the foot to change stance easily. Also note this insane pose Bizzare Archer makes after firing. These Heartless are also unique in that they can specifically team up with another Heartless in battle, the Air Soldier. The Air Soldiers quite skillfully carry Bizzare Archers in the air by the tails of their hat. Thanks to a steady swing, they're able to fire off accurate shots from any distance. And that is enough admiration for now. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you're thinking down in the comments. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with this series, leave a like if you enjoyed, and share the video if you think others will enjoy it too. And I will see you next time.